Hi, welcome to Whirlwind Wargaming. This is issue 61 of the Combat Patrol magazines. First of the Genestealer cults, the Magus. So please like and subscribe, and I'll continue to do these videos as and when I receive my magazines from Hatchet Partworks. So let's take a look inside. So issue 61, you can see it's just got the one character sprue in there, and there's something else in the back here as well. Oh, we've got another playboard then. So what have we got here? So we've got our base and we've got our sprue, which is the standard sprue for the Genestealer cult Magus. It looks right. This one's a little bit warped. It's not too bad. It'll straighten out anyway by the time we clip it all off and glue it together. Well, that's our standard base. I think 32mm. I think this one is. So yeah. Can we see a date? How modern is this? We can just about make it out there, 2019. So yeah, it's not too bad, 6 years old. So relatively new on the scripts. So yes, $9.99 would normally be £20.50, or you could probably pick it up for about £16 plus postage and package. Again, it's about £20 from third party, so it's 50% off. You're saving half of that price. And we've also got another one of these it's not quite, this card. It's like a thin card. Game board. These ones, I can't remember the measurements. 1 second. So I can see that side. I'll grab my tape now. I'll measure it up for us. You've got this sort of industrial rue inside one side, and the other side is like a red Martian dust. I think they were 22 by 30. These are. Yeah, 22. Just measure it the other way for you. So that was 30. Yeah, 30. So just pinch my finger over there. So yeah. So 22 by 30. So you'd need, 4 of these then to make a full size 2000 point. Because they're 44 by 60. But yes, yeah. We've had a couple already, and this one as well now. So let's get inside and have a look at the magazine then. Issue 61, $9.99. It's the first of the Genestealer cults. My youngest boy's excited about this because he collects Tyranids and he's always wanted some Genestealers. So yeah, it's a glue together, and you've got an option there. Look, you can, instead of just building it as it is, you can build it with either the dagger in one hand or a skull in one hand. So yeah, there's a little bit of customization there then, with not going too far. If you can just zoom in there, you can just about see it. Yep, so you got an option, and you got the instructions of the option. You don't get the options very often with these Combat Patrol magazines to build the alternative builds. You've got to look them up online, unfortunately. And then we go into our standard painting guides then that we have with these magazines, which is using all the paints we've currently had. Tells you how to put your base coat on, how to put your shade on, and then start layering up, and then start doing your highlights as well. So if you wanted to look a little bit like like it is in the main artwork. Then we start going into a little bit of lore with regard to the Genestealer cults then. This is basically saying that they're a sort of advanced force attached to the based from the Tyranids, really, which sort of prep and hunt out worlds and then sort of infiltrate them to create unrest before they kind of worship the Tyranids, don't they? Sort of star gods. So yeah, and it talks about the Genestealers now, the hybrids, where they infect the human host with their DNA, and then generation upon generation, then will look slightly different. I think once you get to like a 4th generation, then they become poor gene strain. Then is it? Then you go Kanami cults, and then it goes on your little Magus with the sort of build, paint, play, and then you got the Combat Patrol data sheet. I've had a look on Warpedia. This is a little bit different. So I think the weapon choices are the same, but the abilities are the same there for the Deep Strike and Leader, but the psychic abilities, which are normally in that column, they're quite different. So there's this one has really only got the feel no pain, which the invulnerable save, which you normally get anyway. You can see now I've got the The Wapedia pages up there, they've got about 4 different psychic abilities normally in the 2,000 point game. So yeah, and it attaches to slightly different units. I think it's just got neophyte hybrids and acolyte hybrids. I think it says on the Combat Patrol version, but I guess it has a few more. And then the scenario then, sowing the seed. So this is the Genestealer Magus versus just some Eldari. That's all it is. So and the Eldari you've got the scenery that we have received earlier around about the Tyranid issues, which is like a Tyranid scenery. The Eldari are going to try and destroy that while being attacked by the Genestealer Magus. Next issue then is going to be that Caliban Green and the Wild Rider Red paint, and then the issue after that we're having some Acolyte hybrids. So yeah, we're putting on a roll on now with some more of these Genestealer cults. There we are, guys. Please like and subscribe. I've got another issue, and I've got the premium box to review, so I'll get on with them as soon as I can. Thank you.